I don't think you will do something.
No, I
Right?
won't.
Okay.
You know for sure I won't.
I
So
mean, yeah, you could do Lotus Petal, something.
oh,
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna find to meditate.
meditate. Okay. Let me just write down. I know a meditate.
Yeah, I can also just play it open. It's okay, by the way. Do you want to do it with me? That's okay, but
Yeah, just cut somewhere in the middle.
yeah.
And for me, now that there are piles,
Yeah, I don't care. Middle one.
middle one. Okay.
Yeah. So this one goes to my hand, and this one goes to the graveyard.
Okay.
And then it's your
My
turn.
turn.
Yeah, yeah,
I go fetch.
yeah. You go to 18.
Correct. Yeah, the Cloud of Fairy aggro. I can fear it.
That's an island, right?
Yes, that's a basic island from
Yeah.
Regeist. I know it should be some different island, like German Limited, or I don't know,
I don't mind.
but I haven't decided yet
Yeah.
for the most important deck building question.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty strict with the
Which pile goes on top?
I don't know, left.
Left. Okay. And let's try a meddling mage.
Sure.
I will name Brain Freeze.
Sure.
Go.
Island.
Yep.
And then it's your turn.
Mishras.
Sure.
Attack for 2.
18.
And a mysterious morph creature.
A mysterious morph creature.
Go. Yes, it could be anything.
It could be anything, right?
Yeah, especially after sideboarding, then it could be anything. You can go.
End of turn. I'd like to cast meditate.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have another turn.
Nice. I draw for my turn.
Yep.
Play an island.
Yeah.
Activate factory and attack for 6.
Yeah. I go to 12.
Go.
I'd like to cast the Sapphire Medallion.
Okay. Is it for both players or just you?
Just me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, resolves.
Resolves. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna play an island.
Yep.
I'm gonna play Lotus Petal.
Okay.
I would like to play a Helm of Awakening.
That is for both players, but I still don't like it. I get 1 blue mana and want to daze it.
I'm gonna sack the Lotus Petal and pay for the days.
Okay, and then I will prohibit it.
Wait, sorry. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. How many cards do you have in your hand?
3, and 1
3.
is an island.
Okay, then it's your turn.
Island?
Yep.
Creature?
Yep.
Attack for 6?
Yeah, go to 6.
Go.
I would like to cast an intuition.
Okay.
Mm,
That's Akkus.
yeah.
Yeah, you can have 1 accumulated knowledge.
Gonna cast accumulated knowledge.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I want to try Lotus Petal.
Yeah, Lotus Petal resolves.
Then I want to resolve a Cloud of Fairies.
The Cloud of Fairy resolves, but without a trigger. So you have the creature, but can't untap.
Okay. Then I would like to sack the
Petal, yeah.
petal. And I want to cast Snap. Target the meddling mage.
Okay.
And tap 2 lands.
Yeah.
Then I'd like to play a Merchant Scroll.
Good.
For another snap.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm targeting the Cloud of Fairies with the snap.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Snip.
use this one to say there's 2 spells played with the snap.
Okay. Okay.
Then I'm gonna play the Cloud of Fairies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna untap 2 lands. Then I'm gonna play Cloud of Fairies.
Good.
Untap 2 lands. I'm gonna play Accumulated Knowledge for 4 cards.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play a Lotus Petal.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna play a Brain. Yes, 11. So for a Brain Freeze,
Yeah.
36 cards.
It should be 39 cards because I played the Stifle.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that one. Yeah, 39.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna play another Brain Freeze.
Okay.
Passing the turn.
Okay, you win.
Yeah.
And I revealed them off. It was a Whipcorder.
It was a Whipcorder. Who would have thought?
I mean, it could have been a Plains, so I have to reveal.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. I appreciate the reveal.
But it was okay. It was okay. I still feel favored.
You still, yeah, I can get it. Like after boarding, it becomes even more rough. But this, yeah, I got enough time to at least, how do you say it?
Draw
Yeah, get.
some stuff.
Well, you guys got 29 fans watching.
I think the merchant scroll. Oh, seriously?
Yeah, I know. I didn't
Oh,
expect
that's
that
nice.
number.
Yeah, I shared it on some platforms. Yeah, that's always nice to hear, right?
Everyone wants to see the rise of the rebellion.
The rise of the rebellion. Are there Germans in the? Oh no! Go charm. Let's see.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. So when you played intuition, you already had one accumulated.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the sweet spot. Like if you have one, you can easily accumulate intuition for another one, and that was also what
Draw
I.
7.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying
it's
to.
like a time twister.
Yeah, exactly. So you can just like work towards building up card advantage, and then I'm just gonna play everything in your counter spells and then see what sticks.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's enough. Andrew, do they hear us talking?
They should, yes.
Ah, okay.
I can hear you talking.
That's the most important part, right? No, like clear communication is always key.
Yes. That's why we talk English and not German.
Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, aber
Yes.
nicht so
Do you
viel.
know the word Schnapp sie dir alle?
No, I don't know that one. Schnapp.
It's very famous. Schnapp sie dir alle.
Sounds like a
In
drinking
English,
thing.
no, in English it's catch 'em all.
Ah, it's a Pokemon.
Yes, it's you catch them all. You schnapp sie dir alle. Oh, it's not the schnaps. It's schnapp. It's a verb. Schnappen.
Schnappen.
Yeah, and you started to snap them all. You know.
Yeah.
First the meddling mage, then the cloud of fairies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I even tried to play the gun around the second stifle, because if I had a second cloud of fairies on hand, but I thought like, okay, if I play the snap first, then at least that cannot be stifled. I'm still afraid of the days, but yeah. Let's see.
Which pile goes on top? Middle goes on top for you.
For you, 1 on 2 on 3.
I go first.
Yeah.
I was hoping to not have to say this.
Yeah, but after boarding, it's becoming even more ridiculous.
I keep.
Yeah, me too.
Other wastes go.
Island, go.
Promotion Sergeant, go.
Wait. You have...
5.
Yeah. I'm gonna play a Sapphire Medallion.
Resolves.
Your turn.
Other wastes.
Yeah.
Declare attack.
19.
Meddling Mage.
Results.
Snap.
Yeah.
Go. I think I should have said that in game 1 as well.
I think so, yes.
Yeah. But you never stop learning.
You never stop learning, huh? Let's see how I'm gonna play this out. Merchant Scroll.
Okay.
Intuition.
Good.
Let's battle.
Good.
Um,
My turn.
no, I'm gonna play an Intuition.
Good.
I'm gonna do 4 accumulated knowledges.
3, you mean?
Sorry, 3 accumulated
Yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah, you can have 1.
Then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Flooded Front.
Yeah.
I get an island.
Yeah.
You can choose.
The right one.
Standstill.
Resolves.
Attack for 3.
Yeah, I got to 16.
Go.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
3.
gonna cast a Cloud of Fairies.
It costs 1 less, and I draw 3 cards.
Oh, sorry, I have 1 mana floating. That's actually
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't.
I draw
make
3
sense.
for stencil.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, you have a Cloud of Fairies.
Untap 2 land.
Yep.
With the 1 mana floating, I want to cast Unaccumulated Knowledge.
Okay.
So draw 3 cards.
Good.
Gonna play an island.
Yep.
I like to cast a Sapphire Medallion.
Second one is okay.
Then I'd like to cast a Meditate.
How many cards do you have right now?
I've got 4 cards.
4 cards. Yeah, a response or Rim's chart you.
I like to Arcane Denial the Orange Chant.
Okay, then you can meditate.
Yeah. So meditate 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna play Lotus Petal.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna sack this Lotus Petal that was already in play to cast a Frantic Search.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard 2 islands. I'm gonna untap 3 lands.
Yep.
One mana. I want to play a Chain of Favor targeting my Lotus Petal.
I want to respond to that. Maybe. I need to read Chain of Vapor here. Give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
I know it can copy in some way, and I want to know how. Okay, you can Chain of Vapor your Lotus Petal.
Yeah, then I'm gonna choose to sack a land and target my Cloud of Fairies.
In response to that,
Yeah.
I want to cast Reverent Mantra, exiling Mother of Runes.
You have to read from me what that does.
Oh,
it's your creatures gain protection from a color, right?
It's all creatures gain protection from the color of your choice until end of turn.
That's nice.
And I can exile a white card instead of paying the mana cost. It's an instant for 4 mana. And it's incredibly expensive in foil.
Okay. Sure. Then.
Blue.
Yeah, of course. So I'm gonna play the Lotus Petal then, and the Chain of Vapors is a double thingy now. So 1, 2.
Because you played Petal, yeah.
Yeah, Petal has been played twice, and you played an Orum's Chant and that card, right?
Reverent Mantra, yeah.
I'm gonna play a Sleight of Hand.
Good.
How many cards do you have in your hand? 3, right?
Yes, still 3. Or again 3, I don't know.
Gonna play a brain freeze, target you for 13,
Okay.
I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
So
39.
39.
39, yes.
$39.
How many cards are left in your deck?
A few. That's 7 cards.
7 cards. I'm gonna check the Lotus Battle for another brain freeze.
I have a stifle for that one.
Figured as much, but then it's still 3.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. Stifle, meddling witch, yeah, whatever.
Then I'm gonna pass the turn and upkeep trigger for Arcane Denial.
Yeah, I think if I want to respond to that, give me a second.
Yeah.
Because it depends on what rebels are in my graveyard. Ooh, not good.
Can you
So
show me?
the Arcane Denial will make me draw 2 cards.
It's optional for you.
Oh, okay. I don't want to draw.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a card.
You want to see?
Yes, please.
Okay. I will just say what cards it is.
Yeah.
Stifle, Meddling Mage, Counterspell, Stifle, Sergeant, Stifle, Factory, Whipcorder, Meddling Mage. You want to count a specific card?
Yeah, I want to know if there are Lin Civies in your deck left.
Both in my graveyard.
Both in your graveyard.
Yes.
Do you have the Gilded Light in your graveyard?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have any counter spells left?
Ooh, let me see. You don't know how I sideboard it, so I will just tell you which counterspells are in my graveyard. Maybe I boarded counterspells out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Days, Prohibit are both in my graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Days are all 3 in my graveyard. There's 1 counterspell in my graveyard. The counterspell.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Did you draw a card for
So
your turn?
I can not yet. I had 7 and 3 for a brainstorm, so I draw for my turn.
Yeah.
And go attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 13.
Go.
How many cards are in your deck?
3.
3. Okay, I'm just gonna draw a card for my turn.
Yep.
I want to play defense grid.
Okay.
Yeah, then it's your turn.
Attack for 3.
Yeah, 10.
Go. But I like how you immediately wanted to know about Lin Civies.
yeah, that's crazy, huh? I'm gonna play a Helm of Awakening.
Okay.
Frank, did you for your meditate skip your turn?
Oh no, I did not. Shit.
Okay.
How can we resolve this?
I can take 2 turns in a row.
Sorry, I completely forgot about that one.
Was that so? This turn would have been the skip turn. So the only thing you've done.
So, yes.
Yeah. So the only thing
I can.
If you back up,
this.
Oh, it was a defense grid turn.
Yeah, the defense grid turn. So, but that's 2 turns back,
Crap.
what we what wait, let's see. Oh, I'm so sorry, Philip and Drew. I completely like I was thinking about it in my turn, like, oh, this is something I need to do. What we can do is we did not play any card except the defense grid and the Helm of Awakening, right?
Yeah, I mean, would
Yeah,
you
we can skip the Helm of Awakening.
Yeah, so
yeah
the helm
put
goes
that
back to my hand. Then
then
then I'm
whatever you
gonna
drew
put a
that
card
turn?
at
Yeah,
yeah, I know what I drew, so that was
yeah,
this card.
yeah,
Then we're gonna turn it back. You only attacked and drew a card, right?
Yes,
The
yeah.
I
turn
played a land.
so if you put you yeah, so if I take back the defense grid and you put back 1 card, wait, I just uh,
I
brought back 1 turn. So if you have a card that you drew for your last turn, you can put it back on your deck.
okay, done.
Then it was my turn, and in that turn I played defense grid, right? So I'm gonna
Okay,
put back the card on my deck that I played there. Then I casted the defense grid, so I have untapped lands. So now we can go back to your previous turn, and I'm completely tapped out in that turn.
and how much life did you have back then?
That we can calculate that you attacked me from 16 to 13 on your first. So on your second, went from 13 to 10. So that means that I will be at 13 at the start of the extra turn.
Okay, so I now start my regular turn after your turn.
And you're okay with this,
Uh,
Flippi? Just want to make sure because that we backed up
yeah,
and you're cool with it.
Yeah, yeah, the backup is cool.
Okay.
In the end, the only thing that matters is if I can kill him before
Yeah.
I deck myself.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
So it probably doesn't matter. So for me, only the life total is important.
Yep.
yeah,
So right now you're at 13, and I'm in my upkeep right after the turn where you did a lot of stuff.
uh, yes, exactly.
Um,
You're in your second turn. That a lot of stuff happened. So yeah,
However,
yeah,
yeah, in the second turn, so you are at 13.
yes, exactly.
Okay, and I draw my card,
Yeah.
play land, attack.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go to 10, and now it's my
Yeah.
official first turn. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
and
draw.
here you don't have the Helm of Awakening yet. You just have the defense crit.
Yes, exactly. So I
Okay.
will just play the same as I used to do. So I'm just gonna play
Okay.
defense grid.
And now it's my turn again.
Yes, now it's your turn again.
Attack,
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to 7.
Promotion Sergeant.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter, right? But
Go.
uh, so here I'm just gonna play Helm of Awakening.
Okay. It
And
costs 2.
Cost 2.
sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a little flabbergasted. Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah, I'm making you nervous, I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna play another Brain Freeze targeting both of you.
Okay, I mill Mishra's Factory.
Yeah, and your turn.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, sorry, Philip. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, like I worked with your name.
Yeah,
all
I think
the time.
it didn't matter because in the end it wasn't. It didn't matter what you do. It mattered if I can kill you before I'm decked out.
And the viewers also pointed out, I think that Frank, you had a Cloud of Fairies that might still been in play as part of that large chain of. So you had a blocker potentially if you had.
Oh
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, and yeah, the one time I'm playing on stream, I'm just.
I know.
feeling
I was like, I
Wait,
didn't know if you guys could back it up, and wanted to make sure everybody was comfortable and not just like game lost, go to game 3, if parties were okay with it. Mainly because I've got electricians upstairs, a kid that just got off a bus, and a cat that wants to go explore what's happening with the people upstairs.
Yeah, it was like I had the feeling that I couldn't really lose unless Philip put a lot of pressure on the board,
Yeah.
which I basically thought your deck was just a couple of lands and a counter spell. I might be wrong, but
Yeah, Yeah, it was a couple of lands and a counterspell.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I needed the Lindsay V after your
Yeah,
brainstorm.
that's
yeah, yeah. That
yeah.
was also the card
But if I stifle your first brainstorm, you kill me right away, so I
Mm-hmm.
can't stifle the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I think that was the smart move to
yeah.
make anyway. But yeah, I I
You didn't
I
have any.
I,
You were
I,
out of Lynn's, right? The last three cards. Well, do you remember what the last three
Yes,
cards were in the
I
deck?
played
Just hammer.
land, counterspell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no,
yeah,
I had a Remotion Sergeant
Yeah, you had the
and
Remotion
lands
Sergeant
and
that you
counterspell.
played, so you do three, then four.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Uh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a little silly. It kind of makes me feel a little sour about the result, but I think the game was over regardless. But
Yeah,
still,
it was. Yeah,
yeah.
Where's my can?
The, how
I
would
did
it,
like my Reverend Mantra on blue though.
yeah, that was a sweet one. I did not expect that one coming, to be honest. Yeah,
Yeah, if I knew that I would draw one of my two mantras, then Meddling Mage on Brainstorm is a right call.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Then, I was thinking, free recrafted like the matchup a couple of times in my head. I feared like you might board it in, but because it could also be kind of a protect the queen kind of game where you just resolve the meddling mage with with a mother of runes and just try to protect it on on brain freeze.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was gonna say too for Frank, you might or Flippi, you might want her. Do I have the? Yeah, I have the videos. I added myself, and then they flipped everything. Yeah, make sure I'm looking at the right. There we go, Frank. Yeah, the you can tell I'm a Storm player too by my dice. 12-sided, 5 colors and a gray one. Yeah, keeping track of everything gets a little frustrating and crazy because you don't want to be one
Yeah,
mana off.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and the,
Yeah, it's actually yeah. Sometimes you're like now. I this was a matchup I figured a lot. Like let's be honest. Like if you look at that rebels list, it scared the shit out of me.
I know, I know.
Yeah, yeah. So I think like when I was comboing against rebels, you need to take into account Ormstrand,
Yeah.
the stifle, the counter spells, the disenchant, like all these cards, and I'm probably forgetting one already. Or Swords to Plowshares, you probably boarded them out. I figured.
Yes, but I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I want to keep one
Yeah.
against the Cloud of Fairy snaps.
Yes, exactly.
But
Yeah.
then I decided I will Meddling Mage snap instead of Brainstorm.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
have to keep Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That makes sense to me as well. And oh, I forgot the Gilded Light. That's also a
Yeah, that's a
thing. But
classic.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's good that I know knew about it. Um, so I just boarded it like that after boarding. I probably needed a little bit more time, so that means that the mana acceleration is less likely to be needed in a big amount of time. Instead of turn 3 or 4, you usually need more mana to combo off. And like the defense grids are crucial,
Yeah.
could be crucial against you,
Yeah.
especially because you only have 2 disenchants. So I
Yeah,
even
two
thought about
disenchant, two counterspells.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I even thought about boarding like a Helm of Awakening out, because you're not attacking my medallions that much. Usually decks go for that, so you need to up
Yeah,
the
disenchant, Seal
count
of
to a certain
Cleansing,
extent.
all this.
Yeah, exactly. Neutralize sometimes. Yeah, pernicious deeds, those kind of effects.
Yeah, in
Oh,
February I will play Pernicious Deed.
you will. I will not be playing Storm. So
Yeah, your nerves
yeah,
won't let you.
like
Oh god.
No, no. And the funny thing is, like in the pot matches, like the pressure is a little lower, so
Yep.
so uh you're not thinking about it that much that people are watching, you know.
Yep.
Uh, yeah. Although I did stream and a lot, like in 2012 or
Hmm.
something, but this is more exciting than being in a future match or uh, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad the chat at least called it and brought it to the table, right? Yeah.
Yep. Just throw this out for you guys and whoever's still watching. I didn't even realize this here, but I'll give you a hint. This is actually where I kept all of my trades written down during the pre-modern era. So I'm thinking of bringing it out for shits and giggles during some of the podcasts. Like read some trades that were like, you got what for what? Back when dual lands
Oh,
were
that's
less than $10. So it's like you see duels go for stupid cards and it's like
I gave away my German limited Bayou for 2 Steam Vents when Steam Vents became standard legal.
oh my god.
uh
Oh, that's so painful.
it's
It
like
it was a good deal,
at
It
the
was
time.
uh,
yeah, it was a good.
and I remember what I gave away for the Bayou. I gave away a warship from Ursa Saga and an Ink Ice.
Oh, you don't want to think about it right now, right? Like these prices. I bought my Mox Diamonds in November,
Yep.
and I paid like 280 euros a piece for them, and that was a pretty good deal because they were pretty that they were pretty well, like in a pretty good condition still.
Yep.
But still, if you think about it, like a couple of years ago, Mox Diamonds were like 40, 50, 60 maybe.
Yep. I
Uh,
know. I remember running an auction back in the '90s for a collection and having a beta Birds of Paradise go for $35, and I was like, whatever. I hadn't bought it, but I got all my stuff for old school is just like crazy stories about how the prices were back then. But the pre-modern stuff, when when you're trying to switch over between cards from old school to pre-modern, there's so many
yeah.
trades in there where you see a dual land, you're like, oh my god, what did I do?
Oh, but that book must be golden.
Oh yeah,
I think
there's
that's
some good fun stuff. What I got two contested cliffs for 2 Cabal therapies. So Robin Lund's probably like, you gave up 2 therapies.
oh my
There's all
yeah
kinds of fun stuff in
It's
here.
a rare.
yeah. That's crazy. Like even cards like I remember like cards like Intuition were
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
back in the day. We were like throw cards to get with a deal. You throw in an Intuition.
yeah, exactly.
Um, at the moment, I have around 10 of the magazine Kartefakt, the German Scry,
Oh, cool.
with all the old prices in the LGS.
Oh
And
yeah, I
I'm
Wow.
remember.
thinking what to do with them. Maybe they will be given out as prizes at the next real life pre-modern event here.
Yeah,
That would be a nice
hopefully that's this
price, right?
fall. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, they also have old deck lists. Like this is Mono Blue, Whispers of the Muse, the God card,
Oh,
because it
these are
draws
good
so many
ones.
cards
I've
with
got one
buyback.
of those old like Ice Age era ones that were like, oh, build this deck, and it was like healing salves and random stuff. I was like, this deck isn't even good when you wrote the book. It was like it was like you just went dumpster diving for the whatever you could find and threw it all together. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. You really see that everyone kind of grew up and
yeah,
gains a little bit more money, and they're like, yeah, now I can spend it on cards. So.
yeah, exactly. And now you know what's out. It's not like back in the day when you found out what the card list. If you found out, it was the morning of, versus
Yeah.
finding like now we know weeks in advance and all that. Spoiler cards. Back then it was just like I don't know what I'm opening.
No, exactly. yeah. I'm a little later to the party. I think I played my first pre-release. I think it was Odyssey, but I was 13, maybe 14 years old. I think I was 13 or
Oh
something.
God, shut up!
Like,
You're making me really
yeah.
old now. My first was Weatherlight, and so that would have been spring '97. Yeah, spring '97
Oh,
for
yeah,
Weatherlight.
that's a while ago.
First
Yeah.
year, first year of college. It's not that bad, 5 years or something like that, more. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun
Yeah.
signing up. You got your card, and we were like, "Look, that guy's only got a four-digit DCI number and stuff." It was the good old days.
Yeah. Those were the crazy days.
Yeah.
And even like if you think about it, like from Weatherlight to I started at Invasion.
Hmm.
It's not even that many years. It's like 3 years or something.
Yeah,
So,
like three and
so
a
you
half. Yeah.
started with a green-white starter deck with
Uh,
Armadillo Cloak and the
Yeah.
Charging Troll.
I actually bought like my first starter was a blue red Ursa's Destiny starter. I didn't know what I was doing, and
Mhm.
blue was my favorite color back then. It still is.
Because I started with a green-white invasion deck. It had two Charging Trolls and 2 or maybe 3 Armadillo Cloaks.
That sounds like a sweet starter to stomp your friends with.
Yes, it was absolutely broken because the Charging Troll, 4 mana, 3/3 Vigilance Regenerate, and imagine it's a 5/5 Vigilance Trample Lifelink Regenerator.
Oh my god,
How do
yeah.
we beat it?
I
You
started
can't.
way further back where it was like somebody played red, so we all started playing conversion to make his mountains into plains. So his way around it was playing sunglasses for Urza, and like they're plateaus now. They make white and red. It's like horrible,
Oh my
horrible
god.
cards back
That,
then. I was like, you might actually see like a
but
Throne
that
of
was
Bone or a wooden sphere used. Because
god.
like, I gain
Oh,
life.
those are the whenever you play a green or
Yeah,
white
whenever you
spell or
play
something,
like
you gain
whenever
life.
anyone plays a green spell, you could pay 1 and gain a life. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we thought
Oh
like
my
life
God,
was
yeah.
key. We wouldn't play with City of Ass and things like that. It's
No.
like, who wants to pay life for a
No.
mana? It's like,
Holy shit, that's
Yeah.
bad.
yeah, exactly. You saw it, it's like, oh, this is horrible.
Yeah,
That
you even
Lurgoyf
had
though
the-
in Ice Age, that Lurgoyf it kicks ass.
Oh yes, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And oh my god, I remember we were like you had Wizards had this really 90s website back then, but in all the sets you could see like four preview cards, and in the Prophecy preview cards there was Avatar of Woe, and among our friends
yeah.
we were like, yeah, that maybe it exists, but it shouldn't. Like, whoa, it said tap destroy target creature. Holy shit, that's broken.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, not considering the casting cost, of course,
Yeah,
but
no. That doesn't matter. Just has to
no,
look
it
cool when you
doesn't.
drop
It
it.
really doesn't. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then suddenly everybody tries to kill you, and uh, yeah, this was great, by the way. Like, it really put some tension on the match as well,
Yeah.
Andrew.
I know. I was shocked. 29 people. Usually that's more of like the finals. It's like you guys must have riled up the crowd enough to get them all to show up. Though it was a good
Yeah.
hour for you. For us, it's still like work day.
I think I shared it. Like we have this Dutch pre-modern guild group, and I
Mhm.
think there are like 50 people in there, something. So if like half of them kind of showed up, and I felt like, okay, cool.
Like wife, you
Yeah.
gotta be quiet. I'm watching.
Yeah,
I'm watching
exactly.
the game. What game? Magic. And walks away. It's like yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
Pro Tour again? Yeah, almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a pro.
just-
It's a pro door for
Yeah,
pre-modern.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like this is the highest level of play you see.
Exactly.
Players
There's 100
skipping
people.
turns.
She's like,
and-
there's 100 people as crazy as you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah,
an old DCI judge shirt in the back?
The zebra stripes, yeah. I got it.
Yeah,
At,
okay.
that's-
I had one too, but it didn't fit anymore at all.
I
You lost
definitely
so
haven't
much
tried it
weight.
on in a few years.
It didn't fit because I was like 15 when I got it.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
like that.
Okay.
I would love to know what
Yeah.
the questions you got. Like mine were back. The one of the main questions I remember was, your opponent is attacking you with a 4/4 Sangir vampire that he cast Lance on, and I'm like, first of all, no one's playing Lance, so it was like, what? So it's like, okay, it's a 4/4 flyer with first strike. You have some amazing way of making lots of Pegasi tokens. How many Pegasi tokens does it take to kill the Sangir?
A lot.
Yeah, that would have been a good answer.
Yeah.
I would say around 12.
Yep, yep, exactly. It's 12. The first
12?
four
Yeah,
suicide.
because it grows to 8/8 and it kills
Yeah,
4.
it
Yeah.
it kills
Yeah, that
four
makes
the
sense.
four that just throw themselves in front of it, and then it's spent, and then
But
you hit it for 8 with the other, so you
Yeah.
12 total. So it's like that was my kind of
Yeah.
questions at
Yeah.
2001. Now there's more, I think, like Ariel, like what would you do if someone did this? Game loss, blah blah blah.
Yeah, the thing
Yeah.
is, rules questions can be Googled. Everyone has a smartphone if someone is not
Yeah.
sure. But in 2002,
Mm-hmm.
you had to know the rules, and the penalty guidelines
Yep.
were
Yeah.
wild. So, game
Yeah.
loss, warning.
I think
I made a cheat sheet back in the day.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I have. Do I still have it on my phone? I used to be until recently level 2 judge.
Oh, nice.
But
Until Judge Academy.
oh yeah, kind of.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah, I do not want to say out loud, but I'm not gonna go into that conversation. I still have the core app on my phone, but I just like the combination of yeah. But the combination of judging and playing was really cool to me,
Mhm.
and I don't know, yeah. But when I got my level 2, I think it was 2000 and I would say something 10.
Mm.
But then the rules questions were still pretty difficult. You really needed
yeah.
to practice in order to pass the exam. At least that was my experience
Yeah.
from that one.
Do you know when they switched
Yeah.
over to straight black? I can't remember like when
I
Zebras went.
think it's around what 2006 or something.
That sounds about right for that. I did that from 01 to 05.
I know that in 2007 there was GP Stuttgart, and we still had black and white shirts.
Oh, that's a
So
little
maybe
later.
2008, 9, 10-ish.
Oh yeah, that could be true. Like it's around that period
Yeah,
somewhere.
it was
you
just
know?
after
Like when I
was
started.
like, I know it's like 1 or 2 years or something after I was done, but the yeah, I know
Yeah.
when they switched to all black, I was like, half the population of players in this GP are all in black. It's like the stripes made you stand out. No one else is wearing that. Everybody else will wear black T-shirts and stuff. Like judge,
Yeah.
and it's like look around. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
half the table's a judge. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. But if you shout loud enough,
Yeah.
someone will come
Oh
eventually.
yeah, eventually.
Either to kick you out or to help you with your question.
All the fun.
Yeah, yeah. All the fun.
I love
I
hearing
think
all
I'm
this
gonna grab a beer
background.
and call it a day.
Yeah. Congrats,
Yes.
man.
Hey, Philip. Thanks for the. Yes, thanks. Thanks for the match, Philip, and thanks for streaming, Andrew. And next time I will try to tighten up it a little bit.
Yeah, the next episode will be called Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, for sure. Like I won't put my poor cloud of fairies in the graveyard anymore after doing duties.
I know. I was watching like the rows for your storm, and I was like, it's like, oh, he's just anything that's a permanence in that line of stuff. So I was getting like lost. There's a good. I wish I had it handy for playing storm. You can get a token from RK Post. That's a Sharknado. So it's his storm, and it's got like red, blue, black, and gray as the where you just can put a dice on and keep track of your storm count or your mana counts for each color. It's easy when
That's
it's just
nice.
frantic blue, like blue, But if you're playing
Yeah,
like vintage, like DPS or something like that, and you need blue and this and that and all the different colors for that,
yeah,
then you can keep a tally on the
Oh,
thing.
almost.
yeah. That actually makes sense because now it's kind of like I like to be honest, I thought I was there already
Hmm.
until the all creatures gain protection from
Yeah,
blue kind of
it's
stuff
like
happened.
ooh,
I didn't expect two spells in that turn anymore, so I was like oh I just this that and then I'm there. Uh, so I was kind of, oh my god, should I do now? So I was just thinking about the future turns. Okay, how can I plan to make this work again? And at some point, you're like, okay, I need to pass the turn, and then you see this pile of crap in front of
yeah,
you. You're like,
yeah,
yeah, that needs to go.
yeah. I know, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
I
keeping
linked
track of
the
what the
Archipos
opponents got.
token.
Oh, they are. Yeah, yeah.
You can you can get it cheap on Card Market for 75 cents from a
Ooh,
very good store, from the
nice.
store where I walk.
which is a JK
Yes.
JK Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Then the next time I'm buying something, I'll order one with it. Just
Yeah, it's really playing. Having played Storm
to
quite a bit,
make
I
it
was
a
like,
little
when I
bit.
saw that, I was like, oh, that's nice being able to keep track when you have multiple colors, and the count because like your opponent casts the
Yeah,
Reverend mantra or something during everything or a stifle, you can just remember to click it up. For yeah, Storm's
yeah,
always is keeping track of
yeah,
everything is
exactly. Yeah,
you got to think about the mana, how many cards you have, what's untapped. It's, yeah, Storm's. When I first got back into Magic after 10 years off, I played uh, Dark Petition Storm, so I had to pick up a few cards. And the first game I played at the local game store, first turn kill, and I was like, oh, good, it's like riding a bike. And then I sucked for the rest of the night. But it was like, yeah, it was just, yeah, keeping track of everything is very important in that deck. Any Storm deck. It's like,
yeah,
and
yeah. But this was actually the first time that I had some real issues
mm,
uh, with it. But this was also the first time that I got a lot of interaction from the other side.
yeah, it was
Um,
definitely interesting seeing all the stuff Philip could throw at you, and just two or three creatures on the board is like you just have to get to that threshold where you can start chaining everything together. But it's like when you're getting that much pressure
yeah,
put on you, it's like two twos could be a bad thing.
yeah,
How
yeah,
many?
yeah, for sure. And the funny thing is that you can easily do so. Like I tested something and I found out like in the first couple of games that I played against
Hmm.
myself, I found out that immediately going for a turn three or turn four kill is not gonna work in my favor.
Hmm.
Those are just not the lines. It was just like okay, try to resolve a meditate or an intuition into an accumulated knowledge,
Hmm.
and from there you have enough cards to actually brute force your
Hmm.
storm combo through, and
Yeah.
that's kind of why I, for example, game one, I searched up a meditate and just casted it, giving him an extra turn
Hmm.
there. So
Yeah, it
that
was
was
like
just to
Demonic
pile
Tutor
up
for
all the
Ancestral.
cards.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah, and
And when you meditate
that
that
is
early, I don't have enough pressure
Yeah.
to actually threaten you
no,
yet.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that those were my findings as well. So I must play it like that because if I'm just trying to play it really conservative,
mm-hmm.
leaving hoping that you would tap out in your turn, which you obviously are not going to do. That's just playing not to lose instead playing to win,
Yep.
uh, and that's not, not the way I like to play. So
How many
yeah, I
brainstorms
think
does your
nobody
version
does.
run? Or brain freezes?
Bring four.
All main deck?
Yeah, I just want to. Hmm?
All main deck? Or
All main deck,
all main
yes.
deck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I have only one cunning wish and three intuitions. So that means that if you like the uh, most cases, you're good just gonna go for
Mm-hmm.
double brain freeze.
Yeah.
So with three intuitions in the deck and one cunning wish,
Mm-hmm.
want to be able to intuition for three brain freezes if you already drew your first brain
Yep.
freeze.
Yep.
And yeah, yeah, that at least made sense to me
Yeah. I know that was a debate when
regarding
I chatted with a number of people like how many brain freezes, and I'm like, you can do like one for 10 and one for 11, or you can try to get up to like 16. It's like it's
Yeah,
easier
yeah,
to just do two in a row.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was my finding as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the Snap Cloud of Fairies package
Mm-hmm.
gives you a nice hedge against like Reanimate or
Mm-hmm.
Dreadnought kind of decks to just buy yourself some turns because those decks go kind of all in on a Dreadnought or a
Yeah.
Reanimation spell as well. And
Yeah.
with both Merchant Scroll, Intuition, and Snap in the deck,
Mm.
you basically would be able to gather a Snap even after Cable Therapy or a Duress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so those were that's kind of why I like it over Doomsday, because you're putting yourself less all in, and you
Yeah.
can play a grindy attrition based match. Although
Mm-hmm.
you need to combo at some point,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, when I played, it was tendrils is the kill,
yeah,
and two brain freezes is the same cost as one tendrils. It's two colors, two of the color.
yeah,
So it's like it's not bad trying to squeeze out. And if you've got what one
And
hell, if you got
and
any help,
tendrils aren't very good in Premodern.
what?
good
Tendrils of
bad
Agony
choice.
is not very good in yes.
No. Well, I think somebody
They're
said
bad.
you might have your meddling mage might have named brainstorm when you were saying brain freeze. It was like,
Yeah, I don't know what I named, but I wanted to name Brain Freeze.
I think they said you
Oh
said
yeah, I
storm.
assumed you were. Oh, you said Storm?
Yeah,
Yeah,
brainstorm.
I
It's like,
assumed you were trying to say Brain Freeze, and I
Yeah,
even I heard Brain, and that my
yeah,
brain kind of went off, and I like, okay, Brain
yeah,
Freeze. That's the only
exactly.
card you can. Yeah, yeah, and even if you said Brainstorm, I like that's not a big
Yeah,
deal. Like,
yeah,
obviously, we both know what you mean. So
yeah.
yeah, that's nice, guys. I'm gonna grab a beer and call it a night.
Sounds good, man.
there's a
Yes.
second brain card legal in Premodern.
Oh, there's two
It's
brain cards.
Right.
Brainwash.
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 It's an aura that says enchanted creature can't attack unless its controller pays 3 from 4th edition, 5th edition, and Renaissance.
Hmm.
Wow. So that's a
And
thing.
I did not see it before. At least the 5th
No,
edition
me neither. I
picture.
think it's is it one?
It's from the dark originally, but the 5th edition picture
No.
first. All right, I'm out.
Yeah. Good
I
games, guys.
will one day
Yeah,
get
me
my
too.
revenge, and the match will be as hype as this
Yeah.
one.
There you go. Well, thanks again, guys. Have a good
Yes.
night.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Have a
Night.
good night. See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.